Hey guys, what is up? Mike here, Laker Talk. Let's talk Laker basketball. We're going to talk about this Cleveland Cavaliers game. Lakers got with the Cavs tonight at home. Julius Randle goes off for 37 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. A crazy career high game for him. I want to talk about that game, the Denver game, and what we need to do playing. We got to go up against Denver again. I really want to see us show up against them. And I just want to talk about overall, like my attitude, my mood about this game. I want to see our young guys develop. And right now, this game really doesn't do anything for me. Couple things. Lakers win, we beat the Cavs. They seem to be, their defense is atrocious. They have no bigs whatsoever. Like Julius Randle was just eating up everybody. Like Larry Nance Jr. and everybody. Jordan Clarkson doesn't even look like he want to be there anymore. The Cavs, I don't know what they're gonna do in the East, and I don't even know what LeBron James is gonna do. And I don't even know if I want LeBron James on the Lakers. This leads me to my point. The Lakers, we beat up on the Cavs. The Cavs kind of like they were just sleepwalking. Like 4 guys scored 20 points, I believe. Brook Lopez is balling of late. Julius Randle, as we know, has been balling since last month. And Isaiah Thomas put up 20, and then KCP put up 20 as well. And he's balling. This game really doesn't do anything for me. Why? Because like almost everybody that basically won this game for us is likely, highly likely, won't be there next year. Barring we don't sign 2 max guys, Paul George and LeBron James, hypothetically. And then I guess we match. It's not confirmed yet, but it looks like Julius Randle should be matched, right? So having said that, we bring back Julius Randle, I'm happy. But you got KCP putting up 20. You got Isaiah Thomas, who's not going to be here. KCP likely won't be there. And Brook Lopez, we probably won't have enough money to sign none of those guys. So when you have a game like this of all those guys go off, it's kind of like, yeah, it's a good game, but what? I want to see Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and, Julius Randle go off. Like, I would see Julius Randle coming back, and I would see our core guys. And that's one thing about this game is kind of like, since I started watching the games, I've been off missing a bunch of games, but since I've been watching games, it's almost like I want to see Lonzo Ball take control of the team again. It's like when Lonzo Ball is not in the game, or when he's not really running the offense. This offense right now is too, I don't know, it's inconsistent to me. Like, we want to get Isaiah Thomas involved. He's handling the ball. It's in my opinion, it's kind of like throwing Lonzo Ball game out the window. Like, where is every single time somebody gets a rebound, they bring the ball up. What happened to give the ball Lonzo, let him push the ball up the floor, let him create for somebody, let him get a fast break, let him hold the ball in his hand, let him run coast to coast, let him, play 36 minutes, 37 minutes or whatever. Let him have the ball, let him control the game. What happened to that? It's kind of like out of the window. And now we letting all these free agents, these free agents coming up, basically run the team. And now with Brandon Ingram on the bench, he's our star, he's our future star, so we're not seeing him develop. Lonzo Ball is not developing because Isaiah Thomas and everybody else trying to get theirs for the free agent market coming up. And so it's kind of like, we got Josh Hart, who is hurt, Kyle Kuzma, who is loosey-goosey, flopping everywhere, and he's doing his thing. But for the most part, I just want like our core young guys. I want to see our core young guys getting off, and that's what I didn't see this game. And Lonzo didn't. He had a bad game again, and I don't know. It just, the offensive flow, in my opinion, with him not leading the team, that's what I want to see, and that's what I would be encouraged by going into next season. I don't care if KCP goes for 30. I don't care if Isaiah Thomas goes for 30. I don't care if Brook Lopez goes for 30. We highly aren't gonna sign those guys. So it's kind of like, it's like, yeah, it's bittersweet. It's like, yeah, we win, fine. I like winning, but all those guys probably not gonna be here. If we don't match Julius Randle's, but it's likely that we probably match Julius Randle, because it's highly unlikely that LeBron James is going to sign. The only way we don't sign Julius is if LeBron comes and Paul George comes. So we'll see. Anyway, having said that, I want to give my thoughts on Jamal Murray in the Denver Nuggets. Listen, everybody was tripping on Jamal Murray, sort of clowning after the last game we played in Denver. Luke Walton was, getting on Jamal Murray again. Listen, the thing is like this. It's all about the scoreboard. If we don't want Jamal Murray clowning us, then we got to beat them. We got to come up, we got to man up and stop letting Denver punk us every time we play them. He's going to be shooting his arrows, doing his thing. If he's going to be dribbling around Lonzo and all that stuff if we let them beat us all the time. So we got to show up next game and stop getting punked by Denver. So it's basically scoreboard. And that's been the case for the last 25 years. Anytime, one of these mediocre teams play the Lakers, the rich kids, so to speak, they're going to give it their all. They're going to try to get the best of the rich kids. You got back in the day, 20 years deep, you got Ruben Patterson, the Kobe stopper, not giving Kobe respect. You had the dude who tried to choke Kobe out in Phoenix. You had cats, all the time trying to clown us here and there. And it all comes down to, you got to earn your respect. If you don't want these cats clowning you at the end of the game, you got to beat them. So until we beat Denver, you're going to have cats like Jamal Murray, who is, kind of like, obviously a guy who likes to talk trash and show cats up with his bow and arrow and, different things. So that's my thing is let's see what we do against Denver coming up here at home and see if we get them back. Basically, point to the scoreboard. You point to the scoreboard, we win. They can't do anything. He can't, we can't, he can't show us up, and we shouldn't be all salty over it. So I say it's all about the scoreboard and see what we do. We got to man up, stop crying about it. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the game and these free agent cats taking over our team, and I want to see Lonzo. That's my thing. I want to see Lonzo. I want to see Brandon Ingram back on the team. I want to see our young guys, who is our future. I want to see us getting off. I don't want to see these 1-year free agents taking over the squad for the rest of the season. That's my thoughts. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Until next game, I'll highlight you guys. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MikeSportsLA. Hit me up in the comments. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.